An adapter? Oh, there we go.
Hello. They working?
I hear static in it. Is there supposed to be music? No, I just got static. Let me try these other. There we go. I'm good now.
Yep.
We go in.
Fine.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right. Welcome to another edition of Headlines and Headaches. I am your host, Larry H. Gardner in the building. Thank you very much for joining me Saturday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on voiceofradio.com. Call-in number is 216-694-8910. If you have a grievance, I'm going to give you the news whether you like it or not. We got both the guest and my co-host in the building. First of all, I got to give a shout-out to none other than the CEO of voiceofradio.com, EP, the show host from Cleveland. EP, he's on the turntable. Yes, sir. It very is much so. T-Rex had to go out and handle some business, so he's going to be back with us next week. Well, right now, we got EP, the show host. Yes, we did. We couldn't ask anything better. Exactly. Speaking of people that bosses or bossing people around, my co-host is here. Jay Price in the building with the queen with the gold mic.
That's right. I'm boss
you know?
The Jay Price, Larry Gardner show?
That's right.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
See, Larry.
You know what? I ain't hating. I am just saying some stuff.
What's funny is watching him turn red. Now.
You know what I'm saying?
Red as an apple.
All right. Anyway, I got two things I got to shout out. Two people I got to shout out. So this is on. I hate to do this on a sad note, but I got to give a shout out to rest in peace, Richard Dean Anderson, the guy that played MacGyver on the TV show MacGyver. He passed away a couple of weeks ago at age 67. Yeah, he did. MacGyver is gone. You know, like the thing about it is he could make, you know, the paper plates that I use for my show, he could probably make like an escape device out of the forks and everything. So he can do whatever he needed to do on the show and everything. So
how old are you?
I'm 67.
You're 67?
Yeah, 67.
The lady that was the voice behind, what's that show on HGTV?
Uh-huh.
She passed away too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. So that's the theme music to MacGyver if you're hearing it on www.voiceradio.com. Yes, he did. Yes. So also my friend Timothy Vincent passed away from cancer this past Thursday. His name was DJ Quest. I saw him here at his fundraiser at Kings and Queens in his birthday party. Last picture I took with him, he passed away at age 45. So cancer sucks. Hashtag that on your Twitter, Facebook. Cancer sucks. So yeah, it does. It sucks. And losing another, I'm losing friends by the minute, and I hate that.
You know what? It's in the food.
I understand that. Right.
So Jay, are you suggesting everybody should be vegetarian? Because I'm
not saying that we should all be vegans.
No, not vegan.
Or vegetarians or whatever, but I think we do need to go back to the art of growing our own food.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yes, exactly. Well, you know what? I got to do a happy birthday shout out. Marlon Martin, happy birthday, and Dr. Pamela Tyree, happy birthday. She's celebrating her 60th.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Yeah, so happy birthday to them. Also, I was Wednesday, if you saw me Wednesday night with Arrogant Warren, Carl and Arrogant Warren at Averizon on YouTube, and we had also DJ Chicago. I was doing an interview called Tales from the Club.
I saw that.
Yes, and the thing about it is that it's coming. It came out this morning at 8 a.m. So Tales from the Club on YouTube. Subscribe to it. All I gotta say is 25,000 Jello shots.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all I gotta say is my interview consisted of a Tale from the Club when I was in, and I don't mention it often, Cake Boy, Cake Girl, INC, and we had a party that supplied Jello shots.
And how many did you?
25,000.
You did 25.
There was 25,000 in the club.
You did, but how many did you do?
I'm not telling you.
Because if you did 25,000 food, you still drunk. That would explain. Seriously.
That was years ago. That was back in 2012.
Okay, this is
2000. No,
years later?
Yeah, no, actually 2011.
Okay, so
That was before. That was a year before Jalen was born. So
you still drunk.
okay, whatever.
That explains it.
Anyway.
Am I right?
Anyway.
It all makes sense. It's all
Anyway.
coming full circle.
Anyway.
You drunk.
Speaking of drunk, look out for that. And I ain't drunk. It's out now. So episode 7 on YouTube. Check it out on YouTube. I get people call me. He called me and asked me. My brother Arrogant, who was on the show before, he'll be back soon. So I got to give him a shout out. Now, what is this book that you was talking about?
There's a book. I have a friend. I left it at home. She texted me before I left. So I'm going to try to get her on the show. So I'm going to hold off on giving the review on the book because I want to give her a chance to call into the show next week.
Okay. All right. That's what's up.
She's traveling on it now.
What's the name of the author again?
Her name is LaTanya Taylor.
LaTanya Taylor. Okay. That's what's up.
She works for Inyala Inyala Fix My Life.
Oh, Miss Fix My Life? The one who wrote Stella Got a Groove Back? Didn't she write that?
That's who wrote Stella Got a Groove Back?
Oh, Terry McMillan.
Yeah.
Oh, Alon Van.
Is where she tells you got to put in the work.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to
This is everybody's life.
Beloved.
Beloved. Okay.
You got to put in the work, beloved.
We got to do better, beloved.
Beloved. So.
You just got to sit there.
Right. All right. So let's get to these national topics because this is about to get on my nerves. Donald Trump sues the district attorney's office in New York for blocking his tax returns. President Donald Trump is asking a federal judge to block an effort by the New York prosecutors to obtain his tax returns. Trump's attorneys filed a lawsuit in the district court in New York against the Manhattan district attorney, Cyrus R. Vance Jr., who recently subpoenaed the president's accounting firm for 8 years of Trump's state and federal tax returns. Your thoughts?
Why is this even news? Why are we even putting any energies into this foolishness? I almost cuss. Into this foolishness. Why? I mean, what does it matter? I mean, man, listen, we got bigger fish to fry. Let that fool do what he's doing. Let's just get people registered to vote and get them to the polls. That's the only way to combat all this ignorance.
Please do that.
Yes. Get to the polls.
Get online, register to vote. See me walking around or people walking around, register to vote signs. Please sign up to make sure that your voter registration is updated or you'll be denied from the polls for voting.
Have you updated people about the voter purge?
Yes, 285,000. I keep saying it every single week. 285,000 people are on the voter or about to be purged to be voted. They're being purged right now.
From the voter system.
Right. Okay.
So don't get to the polls and you realize you think you can get ready to vote and they tell you, you better get that done now. You better start working on it now.
Right. The CIA website, speaking of voter registration or website, CIA website is still down.
It's been down since the fool been in office.
It's a conspiracy to take it down on purpose.
I mean, it's been down since he's been in office. I mean, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed with this man. Nothing is going to change with this man until we get him out of office.
Right. So
he's got to go.
Exactly. Hopefully the Democrats can pull up a strong enough front to get him out.
Well, I read somewhere they were talking about Joe Biden, and they were asking the question is, are we ready for a president that's 80 years old?
Trump is 75, for Christ's sake. If he stays in office, he'll be 79.
Well, no, he comes out next year.
If he comes out next year. Or when he comes out next year. Right.
By hook or crook.
Exactly.
So we got 14 months, I think.
All right, pretty much.
He'll be 70.
Counting down.
But, I mean, Joe Biden is 80, but he looks good for 80. But the thing of it is that then I read where Cory Booker is also considering concluding his race.
Really?
Right. Well, it is what it is.
And I think at this point, they do need to start dropping out.
Right.
I think they all need to have a conversation, and they all need to play fair in the sandbox and say, okay, who's going to drop out? And they need to really have an adult conversation because the thing of it is they each bring something different to the table for the seat of presidency. So, but who's your stronger candidate? Who can get this man out of office? So you strategize
Right.
on who has the power to move him, but not only the power to move him and to draw the people. And I ain't talking about Bernie Sanders, because he ain't gonna do it for us. Okay?
Really?
Right.
No.
I like Bernie.
Sign of the time.
But, you saw this momentum behind Senator
Kamala.
Warren now.
Yeah, Kamala Harris.
She
Bringing
showed
20,000
her
people
last
out.
debate.
Exactly. So the thing about it is that we are having a conversation about, speaking of national news, Jay, what's up with your boy AB, Antonio Brown? He got released by the Patriots. Yeah. Well.
Wow. I knew the Patriots wasn't very happy with him when they first played and they said he sat out that game. You could just tell by the look on what's the boy's name? There's quarterback.
To Brady.
Yeah, you could
Brady.
tell Brady's attitude and his body language really said it all. And Belichick never really said shit.
True. So pretty much, right, on that note,
He wasn't well received when he first got there, and everybody kept saying, "You don't know that? Don't they glad to have him?" No,
Right.
they're not.
Right. Well, we got to take our first break right now because I hear Prince Town of the Times. When we come back, we're going to come back with some local news and our guest who's in the building. If you look on Facebook Live, here's Dr. Richard Montgomery in the building. So when we come back, we're going to bring him in right. But right now, we got to take a short intermission. And I think there's a phone call for you. So you already causing problems. Dr. Montgomery.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yes.
I was about to say, anybody calling me?
What about that repair person that told you the other day?
Man, listen.
Stalkers. All right, when we come back, we'll come back with Dr. Rich Montgomery, Larry H. Gardner, Jay Price, Headlines and Headaches. We'll be right back.